what comebacks can look like in this game.
Holy crap, it's 6-0. Sorry about that, guys.
Falcons at the midpoint of the round, they can push forward and start thinking about hard breach in towards that default position. Liquefact as well is still lurking below, and that can come into play later in the round.
They've given up
Soul's Master Office.
They've given up Mez. It's a right play for FaZe. They say, okay, there's just about a minute left. They're gonna overnumber us in that position. Let's fall back. KDS will go display. Handy will play server, and they'll kind of play as a 2-2 split towards the side. But KDS caught by Shaiko. Well, the pressure's off now, Falcons, isn't it? Because you're 6-0 down. You have to go for it. It might have been a little too late. It's still not done just yet. Big kill for Souls. He maintains his position in sight, and Liquefact is still below.
Yep.
So it's only technically a 3v3 directly on this top floor.
Shamika Launcher is breaking up this attack. Handy elsewhere with a Nitro in hand, looking to have impact himself. 40 seconds on the clock and a clean shot from Brede.
Time will become a factor for sure, though. If they leave this too late, need to push in. 30 seconds, go, go, go. You've got to try and make sure you push past the Shamika Launcher. Here comes Handy. Push up, close, headshot onto Shaiko. Gets rid of the Grim. 3v2. Falcons still have the extra player, but Handy is just so good. It's going to be down to the 1v1.
Oh, no.
Going for the plant inside of Mars, because Vidiking makes his move. The Shamika Launcher couldn't end it. It pushes him off, and indeed 7-0.
Jeez.
FaZe are into their third straight SI Grand Final, and it's so well deserved for the best team in Rainbow Six Siege, as Falcons get taught a lesson and are sent to the lower bracket.
They still have a chance.
Absolutely no doubt that FaZe well and truly deserve that series win, and that will be a shattering result for Falcons.
7-0?
How do they rebound in the lower bracket?
In their home arena, in their home country. What is going on? That shouldn't happen. They go lower bracket now. And with it all to
crap.
prove, all to respond to, everyone after today will be saying
The co-stream's not up.
moving forward. But for FaZe, they're the best. They have now got a third straight SI Grand Final position locked up and so deserved.
And the back-to-back for FaZe. Oh, it looks so tantalizing. The way they have been playing at this event and their ability to win so many rounds from uncomfortable positions will serve them so well in a best of 5 in high-pressure moments. They go in, for me, as the favorite to lift that hammer.
It doesn't matter who they play for me. Going into that grand final now, doesn't matter if it's Fluxo, doesn't matter if it's Secret, certainly doesn't matter if it's Falcons.
Excuse me.
It's on them to make it now 2 straight in a row, from Boston to Paris, looking to do it again after what felt like maybe should have been a win in Sao Paulo. But that fueled them to greater and greater heights as we go to Ian with an interview.
Thank you very much, guys. The Brazilians looking as dominant and as dangerous as ever. FaZe Clan officially the villains here in Paris, silencing the majority of this crowd, sending Falcons into the lower bracket. They have got some work to do coming into tomorrow, that is for sure. I'm standing by with KD.
So tomorrow they'll have a chance to get back into it. Or down to the lower bracket.
An away crowd. You've been here before, you know what it takes.
That's rough.
To distance yourself from the noise. How do you manage to do it?
I think we just focus on our play, and I think we just focus on us. We know we are a great team, so I think this is the main focus for us. Is just.
Well, we're celebrating 10 years of 6 invitationals here, and look, chances to make true history in this scene are few and far between, and you've got a real chance to make some true history on Sunday. In the grand final, of course, you have booked your spot. A chance to raise that hammer and become the second team to ever do it back to back. Can you do it, and why?
I think we can do it because we are the best team like in the last year. We have the best players, and we're going to win Sunday.
Who will be your opponents in the grand final?
Falcons, for sure. I think they are the second best team in the world right now. I don't know in Sunday, but I think Falcons we are going to finals.
All right, congratulations to KDS and to FaZe Clan for booking their spot in the grand finals.
Thank you very much, Ian. And yes, and congratulations to FaZe. They are the first team to lock in that grand final spot. They take the day off tomorrow, and on Sunday they have a chance to lift that hammer yet again.
That map was a statement.
Yes.
They did it once.
7-0.
7-0 to finish it, and the way they did it as well.
That's insane.
Attacks absolutely flawless. The way they were doing it, the pacing, the diversity, everything we were wishing to see. We saw it from FaZe, and we did not see it from Falcons.
They're no mugs, are they? They've got the composure, they've got the diversity, like you say, in their strat pool, in their operator pool, in the way that they approach the game, and they do everything as a team. I think that's the biggest strength that they've got. And we end up saying this at the end of every tournament. The team that comes out on top in these big tournaments, it's team play. It's not about individualism. It's not about one entry popping off. It's about the team dynamic and trusting each other in the process. That's exactly what FaZe did, even after they lost their own map pick.
And on one side you see a team, and then on the other one you look at those highlights, and how many 1v1s do you see taken by Falcons?
Yeah.
It's been a consistent issue, no trades, and that team play that used to be such a big strong suit that we saw on Border just disappeared in that game. It was the life that they had. They've lost it now. They're still in the tournament, they can still make it. But FaZe, what a statement. What a consistency.
That's the third grand final of a Six Invitational in a row for this roster, which is an unbelievable achievement. But for a mad comeback 2 years ago, we could be talking about, you know, potentially come Sunday, a free time in a row. I think maybe this team doesn't get as much respect as they deserve.
31 and 22.
They don't play as FPS Siege as, you know, some of the other Brazilian teams, but fundamentally they are sound.
And very similar to that, flying under the radar, is Handy.
Yeah.
Handy with 32 kills. Handy's so consistent, especially on the first two maps. And just like FaZe, no one really mentioned that guy as being one of the best, if not the best Brazilian player. Yeah, he's the most consistent, day after day at this event, and all the way here to the first day of the finals.
Well, we highlighted him at the beginning with those entries, so he's kept consistent throughout this whole match, but it's a big celebration for FaZe. You already talked about it, 3 SI finals in a row. That is absolutely incredible. I mean, we talk about making history at the 10-6 Invitational. That is for sure a way to make history without even having lifted the hammer yet this
That's the thing. If they lift the hammer, they will break basically the dynasty that G2 and Penta had. They will be the first team to do it under the same name, twice as FaZe. But most importantly, already here, like you said, they make history. 3 6 Invitational finals, just let that sink in. Who can say the same exact 5 players have the consistency and the hunger to be driven all the way to an SI Grand Final 3 years in a row? That's completely insane.
It's an incredible amount of longevity, isn't it, that we see in today's Siege. We see teams chopping and changing styles, and the meta has evolved over that 3-year period. But this team has stayed the same, stayed consistent and true to their beliefs, their way of playing Siege. And, you know, they deserve it. Of course, they will get that map advantage in the upper bracket as well. You know, we'll go into it on Sunday, how effective maybe that's been, but they will get that all the same.
Now, as the day is concluding, we can have a look at our bracket and see where we find ourselves today, because we started the competition today with 6 teams. We have 4 left. A lot of housekeeping today. We said goodbye to the only remaining team of NA in wildcard. We sent Furia home as well, which, by the way, I don't think we've realized that yet, or we've stopped to think about.
I mean, that was a monumental victory for Fluxo W7M. To beat that team that we've said they've been the little brother of for so long, they get over the line, they finally do it. You know, there's maybe a fairy tale story for Palu coming. Would have to play through 2 European teams, so, you know, a little bit of European bias. Don't hope they do it, but yeah, of course, Falcons, they do now get the opportunity to make that lower bracket run.
It will be a crazy matchup, I will say. This W7M Fluxo, and also a Secret. 2 teams that are probably some of the fastest paced, the more aggressive, incredible fragger on both sides, all the way to a lower bracket final. I'm excited for tomorrow on.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of pressure on these teams. Potentially 6 map for 1 team tomorrow going into our schedule for the matches. But today really is our longest day, right? We've had those 3 best of 3s, 2 of them also going the full distance. We're not 100% done yet. I mean, we've had 1 late show earlier at this event with our beloved Milosh. We'll have another one here, so if you can't get enough of any Siege, you don't want to miss us before we do come back tomorrow, make sure to stick around. Very soon we'll have the late show with Milosh, and it's going to talk to some
The late show. Oh god, it's already almost noon. Really?
As well. For now, we say thank you
Yeah,
for
it's
watching, and we hope
quarter
to see you
after
again
11.
tomorrow here from the Adidas Arena. Good night.
Jeez. All right. I'm gonna raid out. I know this is. Hopefully, I can get my bios up to date and fixed. But go say hi to Mua. She's playing some Minecraft. And I'm outie. I'll see you guys later on to. What time is the next one? Hold on. Excuse me. 3 a.m. I'll see you guys around 3 a.m. Hawaii time to watch W7M in secret. And then the winner of that game plus Falcons at 7. All right. Go say hi with Mua. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.